views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of Bronx Net or the program underwriters.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Open, the one and only show that opens up the Bronx and the world to you. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS, and guess what? We have another great show lined up for you today. Coming up on today's show, we'll take a look at a program designed to raise autism awareness and education. Plus, we'll learn about what one group is doing to help people break free and create peace. Then we'll hear the powerful story of why one woman is walking for a cure and for a cause. And then we'll preview a show featuring domestic violence with a twist. And after that, we'll check out a salon and what they have coming up to promote wellness. Later on, our open stage features spoken word from the Young Artist Development Program. So stay tuned. We are packed. We're headed your way with a whole lot. Keep it right here. Hello, I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, and you're watching Open, one and only live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. Stay connected to us through social media at Bronx Net TV. Before we kick things off, it's a somber note, but it's with great sadness that we share the loss that somebody in the community has passed away, a great community member. The passing of Andrew Sandler. Sandler was a 31-year-old, and he served as district manager for Community Board 7, as well as on the staff of council members Andrew Cohen and Oliver Coppell. On behalf of the Bronx Net team, it's with great sadness that he will be missed. So before we get started, we'll take a break and then we'll kick off things on a happier note. Welcome back. On September the 10th, the SIVA Autism Center, they're going to be hosting their 21st annual Advances in Autism Conference. And joining us with a preview, we have Savannah Lennertz. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Lennertz is in the house. Now, tell us about it. How did you get this started?
Sure. So the SIVA Autism Center was established 25 years ago with a mission to understand the causes of autism and treat autism. And one of our core missions when we were started was also outreach. We're doing all this great research, but it means nothing unless the community has their hands on it. Yes. So this is our 21st year holding the annual conference. It's very unique in that it brings together people from all across different disciplines. So people who are physicians, clinicians, researchers, but also people who are advocates, service providers, teachers, and individuals who have family members who have autism are invited to attend as well. We have a number of scientific speakers talk about the most recent findings in autism research, but they're told to speak in a way that someone who isn't an autism researcher can understand it.
Yes, yes. So what are some of the latest, any breakthroughs or anything like that that we need to know about?
Sure. We're going to be talking a lot about genetics at this year's conference. There's a lot of evidence that says that there is some kind of underlying genetic cause of autism. Our director, Joseph Buxbaum, is the founder and one of the co-directors of the Autism Sequencing Consortium. Sure. It's a collaboration of a number of international scientific research groups that share genetic data. And the idea is that by gathering lots of genetic data, we can start to pinpoint what specific genes or patterns might cause autism.
Yeah, so if you go to get a needle for certain things at an early age, does that affect anything?
There is very strong proof that vaccinations do not cause autism. We do have a team that tries to understand epidemiological causes, so whether certain chemicals during development or whether environmental factors can cause autism, but vaccinations are not one of them.
What's the date of that, the lectures? that are coming up?
It's September 10th.
September
It's a
10th.
Sunday. It'll be at the New York Academy of Medicine, which is
okay.
103rd and Broadway,
I know
or
exactly
103rd
where it
and
is.
Madison. It's a beautiful space.
Okay, yes, yes. And so many people coming down, you said from the scientific community?
A number from the scientific community, it's about 50-50. So a number from the research community, but also members of the general public. So individuals who know someone who has autism or teach kids who have autism.
Yeah, we know a lot of people in the community that, you know, that have children that are dealing with autism and
Right.
different spectrums. What will the community learn upon coming to this event?
I think it's a great space to learn about the science. There's a lot of misinformation out there, so this is a really excellent place to be able to hear what are scientifically proven avenues of research and future directions in research that could really provide hope to families. It's also a great space. You're sitting in a lecture hall or in a big room, and you can be sitting next to a leading geneticist and a teacher. It's a really great collaborative space.
Should people bring tape recorders? Tape recorders.
iPhones.
Yeah, well, iPhone, you have the tape recorder right in the iPhone. I mean, but they should take notes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
And in the program, we leave lots of space. People usually have a lot of notes and a lot of questions.
A lot of questions. And how, is there a follow-up? Can people keep in touch with the people that they heard that day?
Yeah, absolutely. So at the end of the day, we have a panel discussion. So the audience is invited to ask questions of our day's speakers. And we also have a number of service organizations that are present. And so they have an opportunity to interact with those folks. So there definitely is an opportunity for people to kind of stay in touch and be tapped into the Seaver Center network.
Yeah. Now, how did you get involved in this?
Sure. I've been working in healthcare for a couple of years now. I was working at Mount Sinai Hospital and was kind of looking for a transition, and the spot with the Seaver Center opened up, and it's a great place to be. It's really fascinating and important science that we're doing.
Any good news stories? Anybody? Because there's a lot of people with autism, and they have, you know, they run that gamut, the spectrum. But a lot of people are doing well in society.
Yeah, absolutely. With the more we know about about autism, the earlier that we can detect it. So it's proven that early detection leads to better outcomes as far as kids being able to get into therapy and services earlier. A recent study came out from our center in collaboration with a couple of other groups that says that children who have grandmothers or close family members who have frequent interaction with those children tend to have earlier detection. Yeah. Grandmas tend to have experience raising kids and aren't as afraid as parents to say there's something that's not quite right here. So that's a promising avenue of research, that by building a network of people who are helping to raise and watch your child, that can lead to earlier detection and better outcomes.
What do people notice when they have a child and they think there's something different?
So the core kind of symptoms of autism are deficiencies in social communication and interaction, and restricted and repetitive interests and behaviors. So we say it's a spectrum because it can manifest itself in a number of different ways, but it can mean a child not making eye contact, not understanding nonverbal social cues, being really focused in on kind of one area, like being really interested in cars, for example, but nothing else, or repetitive motions like flapping.
Where can we get more information on what you're doing?
You can check us out at SeaverAutismCenter.org. It's SEAVER. There's more information on the conference on there as well.
Savannah Lennox, give her a big round of applause, everybody. Marketing and Communications Associate, Seaver Autism Center for Research and Treatment, the ICANN School, Medicine, Mount Sinai. Yes, thank you so much. And come back with more information.
Absolutely.
Yes, we love it.
Hope to see you there.
Thank you. And we have to take a quick break right here, but coming up, we'll take a look at the Peace Housing and more. But first, Lehman Stages held their annual Kids Rule Weekend, filled with performances and games and a whole lot more. Justin Rodriguez has a story.
Lehman Stage's annual Kids Rule Weekend celebrates their 10th anniversary, right here on the campus of Lehman College.
This is the 10th anniversary, which we're really excited about. So 10 years ago, we were thinking about summer events to do. We usually do theater performances, dance concerts, things like that.
Holding on to the virtues and ideals that made this event such a success 10 years ago, this children-friendly festival has grown since its humble beginnings, adding new attractions and bringing in children from across the borough.
And we started it off with like one bouncy castle and some tabletop carnival games, and every year it's just grown and grown. We saw the response from the community, so we realized it was a good thing that had to become a tradition.
It's awesome because the parents can have a place to go with the kids that is safe and secure because it is on campus.
This 2-day festival doesn't just bring children from across the city. It also offers an opportunity for Lehman students and alumni to return to the campus. Some even volunteering to be part of the Kids Rule tradition.
I've been doing it since 2010, my freshman year. What Lehman Stages is all about is about providing good quality entertainment to the Bronx and to the community. So this is basically something for the children.
The Lehman Stages family continues to provide the Bronx community with events like this one, celebrating the arts and what it truly means to be a kid. This is Justin Rodriguez reporting for Bronx Net.
And welcome back. Hey, on August the 19th and 20th, our next guest will host her Breaking Free event. And she's going to tell you more about it. Joining us with all the details, we have Dr. Soroya Bird McKinney. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you so much.
I hear so much about you, like almost every day.
My God.
Of course, Vivian, my wife Vivian, is always tuned into you. You know, she listens to a lot of the stuff that you're doing. She follows you.
Yes, yes. She's a breaker.
She's a breaker. So tell us about the break dance that you're doing.
Is a good way to put it. Well, Breaking Free is a movement, and it kind of started. I'm a chaplain in Nassau County Correctional Center by way of Napanock, which is Eastern Correctional Facility. And when I was there, I was looking at bondage that was happening in our community, primarily with men.
Yeah.
Really wasn't women at the time. And while I was there, it was a chaplain there who, after I finished speaking, which I thought would be like just a one-day experience, said, here's the keys. And, you know, God has placed on my heart, that's right, that, you know, you're the answer to bondage. And what I didn't know is that freedom is not four walls. Freedom is a state of mind. You can be financially in bondage, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, and that kind of began the journey of this breaking free.
Yeah, yeah. You know, when we went to South Africa and we visited the jails over at the Robben Island, Mandela, that's how he got through it.
Exactly.
He was locked up, but his mind was free.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know, it's amazing when you look at the book of Revelations. I'm a pastor as well. Paul said, I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, but then an open door came. So how could you be in bondage and still be free?
Yeah, yeah.
We know who the Son sets free is free indeed. And so we started walking through this bondage, and then the Lord placed on my heart one day, he said, you know, you're kind of missing it. It's not just physical bondage in here, but you need to take this movement outside of these jails.
Yes.
And my husband and I started transitional housing programs.
Transitional housing.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, normally when you start walking through this journey of freedom, emotional freedom, whatever it is, you have to get to the root of the problem. We look at superficial causes on the outside, but the first thing God created was an environment.
Yeah.
So when the environment is not stable and healthy, it doesn't matter how you may minister or teach or train a person, we have to change that environment. So we were ministering inside or teaching inside this journey or pathway to freedom, really walking through it ourselves, and they were coming out and we were losing them. And so, you know, it was placed on our hearts. God said, you know, get housing programs. And with working with county through programs and different contracts, we were able to get housing. Anyone in the Nassau County area that's in a crisis. And so we need even Maslow's hierarchy of needs says food, clothing, and shelter.
Yes. And you hear a lot of stories of people coming home, but they go to the same area and they get trapped off the same way.
In the same way.
And they go right back.
Exactly. So we wanted to create an environment conducive for stability and then kind of walk through this journey of wholeness and also family restoration, community development. So that's kind of how we started.
Am I saying it right? Gapi House?
Gapi House.
From Agape.
No, actually.
Unconditional love.
Really, no.
Well, I'm just saying.
Which is good. That's Agape. Gapi is really the name of our ministry. Gospel of Peace International.
Oh, okay. I thought you took a piece of that.
Yeah. And Romans says, how can they hear without a preacher? How can they preach except they be sent as it is written? How beautiful are the feet of those that preach the gospel of peace. And so what we're doing is bringing peace of mind, not just to those who are inside, but to anybody who chooses to be free.
I love it. So 2 days of Break Free.
Yes.
What's it going to look like? What's it going to be?
It's a celebration of liberty. And basically, it's those who have made up in their mind that they're going to be free by any means necessary. We need guidance. We need somebody to help us. We need somebody to kind of lead us out of that process. So whether it's financial, emotional, psychological, as I said, we're going to be there and we're going to be bringing in experts in 7 different fields. Media is one of them.
Yes.
entertainment and arts for those who are creative. How can you use your gifts to promote freedom? Government, financial freedom. We'll have people who are multimillionaires at the age of 25 who broke out of bondages, even though their background had them held in a bondage. And those people will be there like myself, spiritual and emotional freedom will be there all the way through to help you through this journey and to get started.
Yes. All right. I'm going to give you a camera. You need help? You want to reach out to some people?
Yes.
Say hello to my friend.
Thank you so much. If you're in a situation where you need to be free in any area of your life, please call us at 516-833-5908 or come, if you will, to Breaking Free, the movement. That's at 3161 Royal Avenue in Oceanside, New York at the Arc. Again, that's 3161 Royal Avenue in Oceanside, New York, right in Long Island. We will have experts there. We will have people there to love you and to help you. If it's domestic violence, anything, we can get you housing the same day. The same day. If you need help, call us.
Breaking free, loose.
We are free indeed.
Let's pray out.
Yes. Father, we just want to thank you. We know that where the Spirit of the Lord is, there's liberty. Father, anyone in bondage, no matter how deep it might be, we ask right now that they call, that they reach out, that they contact Dr. Bob, Father. We will have people there to help them in any area that they need. We will stand on Matthew 25, Father, as you told us. So, Father, we thank you for this opportunity, for where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty, and who the Son sets free is free indeed. We are free unapologetically in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. All
Amen.
right, there you go. Give her a big round of applause, everybody. Dr. Soroya Bird McKinney, Senior Pastor of Gospel of Peace International Ministries and Chief Mentor of Women in Spiritual Excellence. Is there a website where we can go?
Yes, go on breakingfree@gmail.com, breakingfreenation@gmail.com. Someone will be there to help you.
We love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
All right, we have to take a quick break right here, but we'll be right back. Check out a walk. You want to walk? We'll let you know how you can walk around the country or around the world if you want to. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, she keeps me warm. 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 She keeps me warm.
We are neighbors and best friends.
I love my sister.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Our family is no less than any other family.
Love is kind. Love is patient.
Keep on walking. Here we go. We're going to walk, but welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee from BLS, right here, Opens Channel 67. Our next guest is from East Coast Greenway, and she joins us to share why she is walking and where she is walking, where she's going, how she's going, and the whole nine, all right? She's going to walk around the country. We welcome Jennifer Papa to the show. Jennifer, welcome.
Thank you very much.
We heard a little bit about your story, but I want you to share it with us.
Okay, so in the summer of 2016, my husband and I were in Maine, where we had vacationed every summer for quite some time, and we were involved in a kayak accident. We had gone out with a guide, and only I came back. So I lost my husband, and I also lost a friend.
No.
So as such, thank you. As such, as a way to honor his memory, we had always done a lot of hiking together and walking around our neighborhood and whatnot. And so I had decided to do a walk from New Jersey near my house all the way up back to Maine. So it's about 450 miles, and it's going to be along the East Coast Greenway.
Wow.
Yes. So the East Coast Greenway runs all the way from Calais, Maine down to Key West in Florida. So it's 3,000 miles. So my involvement with the Greenway, I don't work for them, but I do walk with a group called Free Walkers, and we do a lot of walking along the Greenway. And the Greenway Alliance itself is having an event here at Van Cortlandt Park, is where it starts, on September 9th.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you won't be alone.
I hope not.
Yeah, your husband's always walking with you.
Yes,
you know
he
that.
is. He
God
is.
bless you.
Yes. So.
So, wait a minute. So, you walk it. How did you decide you wanted to do this? You wanted to do something.
Well, people think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Again, it was something that we were always very involved in, being outside. He was a civil engineer. We were very much into nature. And this idea just came to me where I'm going to do this walk as a fundraiser for both the East Coast Greenway Alliance and the Free Walkers walking
you hear
group.
about people taking the Appalachian trails,
Yep.
and do you ever think about doing that one also? Maybe that's next.
Not the full thing, but I do have a bucket list to hike a piece of the Appalachian Trail in every state.
Yes.
So
But
I'm about
450
halfway.
miles. That's not a drop in the bucket.
It is not, and it's something that is going to be a challenge, but it's actually something that I've already received so much support.
Yeah.
So the fundraiser part of it, my goal is to raise $15,000, and I'm a little over $11,000 at this point, and I have almost a year to go.
So you need some more. You need
That would be
more.
awesome. Yes.
Increase.
Yes.
Increase, everyone. Increase.
Okay.
Everyone say increase.
Increase.
All right, here's the camera right here to help you increase. Just ask for what you want. You never know.
Okay, well, if you're so inclined, I would love for you to join me on my journey. I'm calling it Jen's Journey North, and if you go to justgive.org/Michael Popper, you can contribute to either one of the nonprofits for East Coast Greenway Alliance or Free Walkers, or both, and then just follow along with my journey. And I would love to have people join me along the way. Whether they join financially or if they actually want to walk with me,
Sure.
that is also something that
And they can donate.
they can donate through that justgive.org/Michael Popper site.
And I'm sure Michael Max Navi will be walking a portion of it.
Okay.
He likes to run too. Can you run?
I'm not really a runner, but but we can talk.
Maybe he'll walk fast.
Okay,
Yes.
we can do that.
That's great. That's great. So when does this start?
My walk will be next summer, but the walk here at Van Cortlandt Park is on September 9th.
Okay.
So
Right.
yes, so that's for the community here to get involved. It goes from Van Cortlandt Park all the way down to Battery Park. So
That's not a bad walk either.
16 miles, I believe.
Yeah, 16
so,
miles.
So it starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and goes to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they have a celebration at the end. I think it's at Pier A Harbor House, I believe. And it's just one of the things that they're doing to celebrate their 25th anniversary for the Greenway. And you can just think of it as, green space in urban areas, just to get people outside, being in nature, walking, biking. It's really meant to be available to everyone of all ages, of all abilities, and that's the goal.
That's great. That's great. It's a wonderful thing, and we're going to be backing you 100%.
I like that.
mean, even if it's in spirit,
Yes.
we'll be there. For
Great.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, but thanks for coming and sharing this with us.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Thanks
so
for having
is there a website we can go to?
If you go to thegreenway.org, you can get all of the information there, and it can be for any of the events that they're having. It runs from August all the way through October. So.
All right, we're going to walk with you. Give her a big hand, everybody. Jennifer Popper, editor, Plainfield, active user, East Coast Greenway.
Yes, thank you.
Indeed.
Great,
Thank you
you.
so much. We have to take a quick break right here, but coming up, we'll take a look at a unique production showcasing relationships with a spin. Next.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Welcome back. Man of the House is hitting the stage. And joining us with a preview, we have Andre David and Tamara Stewart. We welcome you guys to the show.
Thank you.
Man of the House.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
All right, well, Man of the House, it's a dramedy. So it's a drama comedy, and it's a spin on domestic abuse where the man is actually the victim instead of the abuser. So we kind of tackled it from a different angle.
I remember meeting you a long time ago.
Yeah.
You refreshed my memory.
Yeah, I was signed to Easy Deuce Records, which was an independent label run by Darren Dowdy of Razak Products.
Look up to Darren.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
yeah, years ago.
So how did you come from that to this?
Well, I've always acted. So I kind of put it on the back burner when I started to pursue music. And then years after doing the music, I just always wanted to go back to acting. So did a lot of stage plays, and then I just decided to venture out and write my own.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Tamara, she's the stage director, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Correct. That's exactly how we met, through a production we done before with another company. So that's how we met, and then he introduced this to me, and I said, sure, let's go for it.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So where do we go from here? You said you just started. You always loved acting.
Yes.
And you got this, the Man of the House.
Well, we have some other things in the bucket right now, but I've been so this is our 3-year anniversary coming up in August.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
So we've been running this for 3 years. We've added R&B singer Monifa to the cast. Jay Boog from B2K is part of the cast. And Willie Taylor from Day 26 is also
tell me about
part
all
of
of
the
this.
cast.
A little well-kept secret.
It's a well-kept. Well, let everybody know now so we can get involved in it. Where do we go? How do we see this?
Okay, well, it'll be at NJIT University in Newark, New Jersey on August the 12th at 5 p.m. And it's all over any of my social media, and I'm at All About Andre.
All About Andre. All right. What inspired this? I mean,
I've
out of working with hair products.
Well, I've done a couple of stage plays about domestic abuse, and it was the same story. It was the female being abused by the guy, and she finds a good guy, and they ride off into the sunset. So I just decided to tackle it from a different perspective to show the other side of the coin.
Now, there's also some guys who abuse.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In our personal lives and abroad, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's right. So what should people expect when they come to see this? Just give us a quick synopsis of what's happening, though, but because we want to come and see the rest of it.
They're going to laugh a lot.
Bring tissues.
Bring tissues.
Because you will laugh a lot.
And a diaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they'll also be educated at the same time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Correct.
They'll also be educated at the same time.
Yeah.
So best of both worlds.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me one part that'll make us laugh.
Come on, mother.
Well,
You're not on the spot. You know what it is.
I do, and I do play the understudy for the mother part at times. So sometimes I'm on and off the stage. So the one part about it is when the mother's basically she actually, I guess, confronts the young lady about what she's doing. She didn't know the mother found out. So the mother found out and went to confront her. And so in the midst
Mother found out what?
Oh, that she's actually being an abuser.
Oh,
that
okay.
she's the abuser.
Oh, she's the abuser.
She's also doing some other things to the guy that she's supposed to love. But we found out that love doesn't always love you. So yeah, so she actually comes in with a very comedic segment, but at the same time very serious, letting her know you really are becoming an abuser. That is a form of abuse when you are mentally abusing someone.
Sure,
So,
that's right.
Yeah, so
that's
there's
right.
a strong message there regarding that.
All right, there you go. So you happy with it? A lot of people coming down?
I'm extremely happy. We started out in the Black Box Theater 3 years ago, and I've seen it. It's literally like watching my baby grow in front of my eyes. So I'm extremely proud of the work that, me, myself, the cast, we've all put in, and it's starting to show. Yeah.
As long as you're feeding the baby,
Absolutely.
changing the diapers.
Absolutely.
Sure it gets
And it actually has
nutrient
evolved a lot. So
Yeah.
if you've seen the show before, you have to come back because from August 1st, 2014 to now, it has evolved. We have new characters. We added more songs. So it's definitely a must-see again.
And Monifa's in it, you said?
Yeah, Monifa's in it. She's tearing it up. So we just added her for our last show. That was on Mother's Day, and she did a great job, so we had to bring her back.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to be there for a while? in that studio?
Well, no, this is one night only. And
One
then
night only?
Yeah, then we'll be back for October, which is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Mhm.
Are you working on anything past this, or you want to add to it, or?
I'm working on a tour for next year, so
Oh, here
we'll
we
be
go.
in New York 2018.
I think people need to see it, if you're creating the awareness that, hey, we have a problem with domestic violence. I think,
Right.
More people need to.
Right, and we've
become aware.
actually outreached some schools, so we've done it at colleges as part of domestic violence awareness. So we've actually been picked up for programming on different campuses. So we're doing more of that outreach as well.
Great. Sandra's over there. You should talk to Sandra. She has a outreach in a lot of the different schools. Maybe she can help you out with that. I don't know. I'm just giving her a job.
I think she will.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want people to come down?
Oh, yeah.
Take that camera right there. I gave everybody else the camera.
Okay.
Be my guest.
August 12th at 5 p.m. NJIT University in Newark, New Jersey, the #1 urban stage play, Man of the House. You need to be there. Don't wait. Get your tickets today, again, at All About Andre. Anywhere on social media, you can find the ticket link. Trust me, you will be educated and you will laugh, laugh, laugh. The best money you ever spent. August 12th.
I thought you said you could find a chicken wing.
No, sorry.
Dramedy. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Dramedy.
That's right.
Yes.
All right.
Right.
All about Andre.
Yes.
All about Andre.
All right. Andre Davis, singer, actor, songwriter. Tamara Stewart, stage manager. Give them a big round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.
And we can go where to find it? Is there a website?
You can go to Brown Paper Tickets, or again, you can go to allaboutandre.com and the link is there.
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
All right, we have to take a quick break right here, but stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Open next. Thank you guys so much.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
Our next guest is the owner of Irie Salon. Irie Salon and Spa, and joins us for a look at her services and what she has coming up. We welcome Sandra Sr. to the show. Sandra, how are you? How you feeling?
Great.
Look like you
Good.
got all Irie.
Yes.
You look like you have all the information that makes people relax and just enjoy themselves, so they can prepare for the day or for the week or for the month or for the year.
Exactly. The objective is to be and live stress-free.
Yeah.
And we have Irie Salon, where we have full service salon, and we provide beauty services, and also we have yoga and lots of massaging, yoga massage also, and Thai yoga massage. So
I
there's
like
lots
that.
of services.
And of course, your goal is to tailor the client's experience to ensure the client's comfort and satisfaction.
Yes, because you want to come in there and feel like, I can get everything done. I feel comfortable. From the music to the environment to the customer service, you just want a complete treatment that you're just number one, and you're just relaxed. And you know, before you even get to a service, after you leave a service, that's just the environment we create.
Now you do it on all angles, everywhere. You got the music.
Yes.
You have the aroma.
Yes.
And you have the touching, or
yes, of course there's touching. There's lots of massaging, and there's Thai yoga also, which is with your clothes on and without your clothes. You know, you can do either one. And it's really working on trying to enable the person to be really stress-free and relaxed.
Yeah.
So you leave with, and that can carry on for about a week. You know, you can deal with different issues.
You have a weekly appointment then.
You need a weekly appointment because, you know, life is stress. There's a lot of stress going on from work.
Especially living in New York City or in the tri-state area.
Exactly, and that's how I came to, you know, be a massage therapist, because I used to get them weekly, and this is amazing. This is really helping my life.
Yeah.
And dealing with different stress issues and keeping blood pressure low, and, you know, helping me out.
So who are these people that should come down to see you? You know, people that are stressed out, people who want to bring down their blood pressure, people who have degenerative diseases. Who are these people?
It's everyone. I say, you know, it's body work using as alternative medicine. So not to say we're, you know, instead of your doctor, but okay, your doctor gave you a prescription. Now we can help you use it and be stress-free and be relaxed and just facilitate the medicine that your doctor is giving you.
Dr. Soroy was talking about getting to the root of a situation. Sometimes you go to a doctor, puts a Band-Aid on it. I mean, that's, you know, you go there and you have to go to a doctor.
Yes.
But then it's important to know what caused what you are dealing with.
Exactly, and how to deal with it. So and then you need that alternative medicine, probably a yoga class after a treatment or before a treatment.
Well, for people who are just getting involved or don't know too much about it.
Well, for me, it helped with the breathing and just helping me focus on myself and just focus on my breath and to calm myself down. So that's how I came to yoga and said, okay, so this I can use at home, I can use at my desk at work, I can use at different areas of my life.
All right,
so
calm me down in 10 seconds.
Calm you down in 10 seconds? Well, I'm the massage therapist also. There's holding up the hand and bringing you down, and just take a nice deep breath. And I'm holding certain points on your body, on your hand. This is part of reflexology.
Reflexology.
Yes, and you can really take a nice deep breath and just kind of let everything float away. The floor is not below you. You're just dropping your shoulders. I see they're very high. Yes, there they go. And just kind of breathe. Don't focus on anything in particular, just your breath.
And this is Thai yoga?
Now this is a little bit of reflexology, a little bit of yoga breathing. There's quite a few things we offer here.
Wait, there's a mellowness going to my head. What is that? What is that?
The blood flow. That's just, you're just letting it go. There you go. Oh, did that help?
Did you guys feel that?
The energy.
Did you feel that at home?
It's great energy here, yes.
Okay, so where can we go to get more information on the spa?
Where we're located, Irie Massage, you can have an Irie Salon Spa at 895 Palisade Avenue in Fort Lee. So
right across the GWB, the George Washington Bridge.
Yep, jump over the bridge. I have a lot of Harlemites that take a quick walk over. You know, just come and spend the day with me.
So people from the Bronx, from Harlem, come from all the 5 boroughs, people from New Jersey.
Exactly, yeah, they come over. I have workshops that they come over to also, you know. We have a workshop coming up where I kind of help caregivers, help, you know, how to massage and how to relax, you know, whoever you're giving care to. So, and we have in the yoga space, so there's an event studio if you have anything you want to talk about and come and do a workshop. I also have a pop-up shop coming that we have a couple of designers that will be featuring their products on the 18th. So, and then we have paint shop.
The pop-up shop.
Oh yeah, we have a nice studio space where we have quite a few events. Between the pop-up shop, I have paint and sip, which is more a fun thing.
Paint and sip. You're talking about champagne?
Well, you can bring the champagne, but yes.
Oh, you said paint and sip?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because my background is an artist. I come from art and fashion, and you know, I came to massage and beauty. So there, I kind of incorporated that, and it's fun for me too. You know, it's fun for everyone, but it's like getting my creative outlet out there.
Imagine what my art would look like with some champagne.
Oh yeah, well, it gets more creative the more champagne you drink.
I thought you was cutting it in half, pain and sip.
No, it's together,
Gotcha.
and it gets really, really fun. You know, bring the girls, bring the guys, everybody come together. Great date night, yeah.
That sounds good. All right, so you're doing some great things, helping our people in our community to become less stressful and relaxed.
Yes.
Beauty, wellness, and the whole nine. I feel it.
Yeah, you feel it. You feel that energy?
I feel it
feel
coming.
Rejuvenated?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Come on down to Irie.
All right, Irie. All right, so what's the address and website to that again? Give me the website.
The website is Irie Salon and Spa, IRIE Salon, and spell out the end, ANDSPA.com.
I'm sure the Bullion Foundation is in there.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, the night of the pop-up shop, we're taking back-to-school donations, so we will be doing a lot of good things with the Bullion Foundation.
Take up to Sandra Acosta and the whole crew.
Yes, the whole crew.
Right. Thank you so much. Give her a big hand, everybody.
Thank
All right.
you.
Irie Salon, Sandra Senior, Irie Salon and Spa. I got to get over there and sit in one of your chairs. Is it a chair or a bench or a couch or bed?
Massage bed, couch chair. I can really get into
coming.
your neck there.
I'm
because
there.
I'm watching those shoulders. I need to get in
I'm
there.
I have to take a quick break right here. But still, coming up, got the spoken word performance and youth empowerment. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Open.
Coming to you from our Bronx Net studios, 4 new shows highlighting some of the best of the Bronx has to offer. We sit down with political leaders on In the District and discuss local legislation, events, and issues. See how the community and business come together with The Bronx Now on Bronx Net. Nosotros features leaders from a Latino community. Meet those who are moving to make a difference in public service, business, arts, and culture. Looking for new and exciting dining experiences? Then you'll want to savor the Bronx and try new restaurants and eateries that fill the borough with delicious dishes. We have it all, so experience the Bronx in new and fresh ways on Bronx Net.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund reading.
No.
Let me try. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out words. Playing world music. What?
I give up.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
And welcome back, everybody. Hey, on August the 12th, the Young Artist Development Program Annual Summer Bash is going to take place. And joining us with a preview, we have director LaToya Jones-Herbert and spoken word artist. We're going to check her out. Soraya McIntosh is here. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thanks for asking. So you guys are doing some special things in the community. You want to kick it off and tell us about it?
Absolutely. Well, I am an artist. I'm a singer. I sing gospel music. And I realized how much music had an effect on my life. So, the Lord placed on my heart to start the Young Artist Development Program. He opened up all kinds of opportunities and doors for me to be able to do that. And so we're going into our 3rd year. This is our 2nd annual Summer Bash, but this is our 3rd year being in existence. We're in the schools in the Bronx. And in the summer, we do standalone summer programs. So Soraya actually joined the school program this year. And when she came in, right off the bat, she just skyrocketed. She came in wanting to dance. And in the process, we do something called creative writing every time we come together, because it helps you express yourself, whatever you're going through, whatever you're dealing with, creative writing helps. So Soraya was doing creative writing, and I was like, oh my goodness, like she's writing like an adult. Like, it's ridiculous for a 12-year-old to be writing like this. So I, had a discussion with her, and she decided she's going to focus on that. And from the time she made that decision, she's done so many great spoken word pieces. I mean, she featured in our event that we did in the spring. She did 2 pieces behind an actual spoken word artist, and the spoken word artist was like blown away by her. So
you see,
she's amazing.
So you like what you're doing.
I love what I
So
do.
how does creative writing help you with your spoken word?
Because it sets me free, like, and from everything, like, if I'm stressing, if I write, and if I have something on my mind, I just put it on the paper, and I have nothing else to worry about.
Yeah. So you write about what you deal with in everyday life?
Not necessarily every piece is about what I go through, but for the most part, most of them are, but not all of them.
It could be what other people are going through, what your
Yeah.
friends are going through also, right? Yeah. So this is something that you want to do. It's like rapping too,
Yeah.
Spoken word is like rapping.
Dr. Bob can rap.
I hear it a little bit. I wrote a rap for this guy named Frankie Crockett. He was a program director on WBLS. But he thought it was a poem. That's how early it was back then. Just she wants to laugh. Go ahead.
It's my story right here. I love this story.
But so you're doing some great things. Are you going to perform for us? I mean, I know you're going to do some things on the set here, but you have something coming up in this workshop?
What do you mean?
Is there a workshop coming up or an event that you have
Yeah,
coming
we
up?
have an event coming up, the Summer Bash.
The Summer
This is our
Bash.
second annual Summer Bash,
Yes.
where we're featuring these beautiful children. They're going to be singing, dancing. We introduced African dance this year, so it's something new. We're going to have one of our artists, she's coming out as a female rapper. This is her first time. And, we have also guest artists coming. The spoken word artist that she loves, Leah James, is going to be there. We have Andre Bird. Yeah. We have Rich Dolphin. They're coming, and we're looking to have an awesome time, so we want everybody to come out, and, it's free. So
There you go. Do you like dancing or rapping? I mean, dancing or spoken word more?
Spoken word more.
Spoken word more? But you can do both the same. You're good at both.
No.
You left the dance alone a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? I can't dance either. But I can do the 2-step all night. All day.
Come on, stay right there.
And I don't have to exert a lot of energy, just 2-step. So you said you've been doing this for a few years now?
Yes.
When did it start?
We started about 3 years ago.
What made you want to start it?
Like I said, music played a serious role in my life.
Because of the gospel background?
Yes,
and everything?
of course. My father's a bishop. I'm a youth pastor, But aside from that, music itself, helped me get through a lot of things. I figured it would help because it gives you a creative space. It gives you a safe space. So the children feel safe expressing themselves, through music, through their creative writings. They feel free in those moments, So that's why we do it.
How important is that, having an outlet for our youngsters? Because, a lot of times they're out there. Sometimes the parents are too busy. Sometimes the teacher has to become the parent, but then they leave school and it's wide open, They may live in a bad neighborhood or hang out with some bad friends, and they may take them in the wrong direction.
Absolutely. It's so important. It's so important because a lot of times we don't really know what's going on with our children. They only tell us what they think we want to know, and they keep everything else to themselves. But for a child, holding all of that information in, after a while, it starts to come out, in different ways, sometimes negatively. So when you give someone a creative space, they can get their emotions out, their feelings out. A lot of these children are, hurting. We do something called the safe circle, the trust circle, and they come and they get everything out in the open so that they can, be happy. you know, at the end of the day, it's just about being happy and character building and, you know, helping them realize that they don't have to take that negative route. They can smile, they can laugh, they can, you know, have fun, and they can do it in a way where people can appreciate what it is that they're doing. So her being a spoken word artist, you know, it goes beyond just giving her an outlet. But now when she speaks, there's people in the audience that's like, oh my God, I'm going through that. You know, so they can relate to what she's doing. And for her just being 12 years old, I'm like, these children have a lot to offer.
Yes, yes. So, all right, what's one of your favorite spoken word pieces?
My favorite? Probably the one I'm gonna.
Okay, don't tell us. You're gonna come back and do it, right? You're gonna come back and do it in a little while. All right, all right. Don't tell us.
I'm not.
We'll wait. All right. Okay. Where can we go for more information on what you're doing?
You could go.
Oh, what's the name of the church that?
My church is BPDC, the International House of Praise. We're in Bronx, New York,
Yeah.
Watson and Rosedale, right on the corner.
Okay, yeah, right off the highway, right off the Bruckner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I got a friend named. You know where Silos is?
Yeah, you know I know where Silos is. Don't play.
Yeah, that's the spot right there. All right, you want to give a shout out to your dad, Bishop?
Daddy, you know I love you. We're watching. You know I love you, Daddy. That's it.
Bishop.
You got it. Bishop, yes. Bishop Clarence E.S. Jones. He know, yeah.
All
Bishop Clarence E.S. Jones, Bronx Pentecostal Deliverance Center, the International House of Praise.
All right. Ciara's going to come back. Ciara McIntosh with spoken word. She's a spoken word artist and she's a member of YADP.
Yes, Young Artist Development Program.
Latoya Herbert, thank you. Latoya Jones Herbert. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. You're going to come back and hook us up?
Yes.
All right, yeah. All right, we'll take a break, come back with a whole lot more next.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke. I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911. Protect the ones you love. Spot a stroke fast.
Every Monday night at 9, we talk to the borough's movers and shakers about the latest in Bronx politics, education, healthcare, arts and culture, and literally any and everything that's important to the people of the Bronx. There's a reason why Bronxites have been turning to Bronx Talk for more than 20 years, because Bronx Talk is about you and me, the people of the Bronx. So we'll see you Monday night at 9.
And welcome back. Applause. Give it up for spoken word artist Irie McIntosh. Yay! Here we go.
So our summer bash is at the Sonia Sotomayor Center, 100 Rosedale Avenue, August 12th. And right now I'm going to perform my piece that I wrote like a couple months back. It is called Underestimated. Who are you to underestimate me and tell me who I'm not? Who are you to judge who I am for the benefit of yourself? Of course, sometimes I make erroneous choices because we all do in a lifetime. Why doubt me because I'm not perfect in your eye? Well, that's okay because I know that as a successful person, people are going to come out of their way and try to stop me. But I'm going to continue pushing myself. And while you're thinking of ways of sabotaging me, I'm going to continue killing the stage like I always do. And you can keep underestimating me.
All right.
Thank you.
What we got? Give her another big hand, everybody. I like that. So you write a whole lot, right? So that was just one that you did. Is there another one that you've written?
Yeah.
Which one do you remember? We're going to see it a lot more at I have it right here, look. Justice Sonia Sotomayor Community Center, 1000 Rosedale Avenue in the Bronx. You're going to have that YADP annual summer bash. So you're going to show us the rest right there?
Yes.
Are you going to dance for us over there too or what?
I'm not dancing. Nope.
You're not dancing?
Nope.
You see? What school are you in?
I was in the South. It's called South Bronx Academy for Applied Media, but I will probably not be attending there next year.
Well, where you going?
We're still looking. And we're gonna find a better school for me.
Oh, okay, all right. What's your favorite subject?
I like ELA.
Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna come down to this address. Hey, you read that one more time for us. Where are we gonna be?
Justice Sonia Sotomayor Community Center, 100 Rosedale Avenue, Bronx, New York.
All right, we're gonna be there August what?
August 12th.
All right, we'll see you there. It's a special the annual Summer Bash 2017. Thank you so much, all right? You can come back and do it again for us?
Maybe.
All right, give it a minute. Wait, you got to stay here with me. Let me wrap this up. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I would like to thank our guests, you, and everybody tuning in and checking it all out. If you missed any part of today's show, you can tune into the recablecast of Open at 5 and 10 p.m. or watch anytime on the web at bronxnet.org, or you can catch an all-new episode Wednesday at 10 a.m. with our host, Darren Jaime. I'm here with my friend, Soraya. Always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice and let your choice control the chooser. For all of us here at Bronx Net, have a great and enjoyable day. I'll catch you on the radio on 107.5 WBLS. I love you all. Bye.
Thank you.